Hi everyone! Welcome back to integralcalc.com. Today we're going to be talking about how to convert rectangular equations to polar equations. The rectangular equation that we're given is x equals 3y, and by rectangular equations we mean an equation in terms of x and y. Polar equation comes in terms of r and theta, so we're going to be converting this equation from x equals 3y to something in terms of r and theta. So the two formulas we're going to be working with are x equals r cosine theta and y equals r sine of theta. So the first thing that we're going to do is make these, convert this original equation equal to 0. So what we're going to do is subtract 3y from both sides. We could subtract x from both sides as well, but we'll subtract 3y and we get x minus 3y equals 0. Then we will go ahead and make our substitutions using our formulas. So for x, we'll plug in r cosine theta, which you can see we've done here. And then for y, we'll plug in r sine of theta. So we'll end up with minus 3 times r sine of theta. And of course, equal to 0. And again, we're just looking to now simplify this as much as possible in terms of r and theta. And that'll give us our polar equation. So we'll go ahead and add 3r sine of theta to both sides, and then we will divide both sides by r cosine of theta. That will leave us with 1 on the left-hand side and r cosine of theta here in the denominator on the right-hand side. And the reason that we're going to do that, and the reason that it should jump out at you, is because sine divided by cosine is tangent. So that would obviously simplify our equation, which is what we're looking to do. So because we have r in both the numerator and the denominator, that will cancel, and sine over cosine is tangent. So we're simply left with 3 tangent of theta on the right-hand side. We will divide both sides by 3 to get tangent of theta equals 1/3, and then in order to solve for theta, we'll take arctan of both sides. Also, arctan is the same thing as tangent to the -1. So we take arctan of both sides, which will cancel out the tangent here on the left-hand side. And when we do that, arctan cancels out tangent. We're only left with theta on the left-hand side, and we get arctan of 1/3 on the right-hand side. So this equation, in this particular case, r was eliminated. We canceled it out of the numerator and denominator. So this equation was just in terms of theta. And because we only had theta, we went ahead and solved for theta. And this polar equation, theta equals arctan of 1/3, is the same equation as the rectangular equation, x equals 3y. And we just converted it using these two formulas here. So I hope that helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!